Hello guys, today we're going to make this serum bottle. This is a beginner tutorial, welder tutorial. So without further ado, let's get started. Just go to Blender, Shift A, add an image, reference. Now just import the reference, bring it around here, push it back. Now Shift A, cylinder with 24 sides, go to the front view, tap 1, Shift Z, tap to wireframe mode. Now just move it up, select this face, move it up. I will make some extrusions here. E to extrude and scale. E. Do this a few more times to match the reference image. Again, E, let go. Now S, E and S. For this top here, just high to inset a little bit and push it like so. Sorry. Just scale it a little more and now extrude once again. For the bottom, Ctrl B to add a bevel. A little down. Okay. Now what I'm going to do next, delete this face, and we're going to add a solidify modifier. You can increase it. I think this is enough. Just apply it. Now we need to add a screw here, a screw thread. For that, I'm going to add curve spirals, Archimedean. Okay, I have these settings here already. 3 turns, radius more or less like this, and height here, 0.14. Now just bring it up. I'm going to scale it down. Scale it on the Z axis. Now right click and convert to mesh, select all and give it an extrusion here, go into the edge mode, extrude, like so. Okay, the normals are inverted. I have this red color to see when the normals are inverted. You can just make this face orientation. I changed the color, so if you want to know how to do this, just put on the comments and I will tell you. Now A to select all, Alt N to flip the normals. Okay, let's isolate this. Now I'm going to grab these last ones and give it, click F to close it. Now we Shift Alt select all, just deselect this one, and with Control deselect this one too. Now right click and bridge edge loops. Okay, I'm going to face mode. What I'm going to do now is click Alt E to extrude along the normals. Okay, like so. Now you can delete this one and also this one. Now let's select all this edge. This one, these two, we need to deselect. Now extrude, push it up, and now SZ0 to flatten this surface. Now we need to, okay, the vertices are already merged because I have this option here, auto merge. Okay, like if I want to merge two vertices, I just need to select this one, down this one, click M, apply. Okay, and this will merge the vertices there. Do the same here, M and M. Now let's make the same here at the bottom. Deselect these ones. E to extrude, SZ0. As you can see, we need to merge these two vertices. Select this one and then this one, M, apply. Okay. Do the same here, and this one go here. I'm going to add a subdivision surface just to see how it looks. Okay, we have problems here. Let's join these two vertices. Click M, blast, go here, right click to shade smooth, and increase this. Okay, now just turn off the subdivision. This a little up, select these top ones on this mesh here. Okay, we have the solidify, so we need to delete these top ones. We're going to do the same here. Add the solidify, E2, like we did before. Apply it. Delete these ones too, and I'll grab the two meshes and click Ctrl J to join the two. And I'll enter tab mode, edit mode. Select this inner part and this inner part, right click and bridge. Do the same for the outside ones. I needed to, okay, the scaling of the first one, this top one, we're not matching the bottom one, so just scale it a little down. Just like so. Smooth. You can bring these like here, delete these edges. I can check here, I can delete this one too. I don't know if I can delete this one. No. Maybe I can delete and just click M to merge the vertex. Let's apply the subdivision. Okay, we have some problem here due to this. Let's delete this one. this one too. Okay, on the top, select these edges and Ctrl B. Add the bevel with 2 segments. Now let's select this. Ctrl B to add the bevel too in here. We need to add a bevel on this interior side too, here, and here. Ctrl B. Okay. We need to add some edge loops on the inside and outside, like so. Control G, with G twice, so you can move the edge without messing all the geometry. G twice, G twice. Okay. Add another edge loop here just to support the geometry. Okay, it's good for now. I'll just bring this a little down, like so. We're going to delete this inner thread. We don't need this. And as you can see, there are some overlapping going on here. Turn off the subdivision. Let's see, to go to the wireframe mode, select this and this. Okay, now Control Delete. You can delete these edges too. This and this one. Control Delete. Okay, now let's work on the cap. Shift A, add a cylinder, bring it up, scale it down. Bring this down. Now just give it a little inset here. So now extrude. Let's add a bevel here. Okay. Inset. Now let's move it to the next part. Just click P to separate this part. Select all. Just increase it a little more. Now extrude. Extrude once again. Scale it. Extrude once again. Give it an inset here. Control plus. Now scale it. Shift Z. Okay. Just to scale it on the Y and X axis. And now for this part, we're going to add the bevel. Something like this. Just deselect these ones. Bring a little down. Also here. Okay. Now for this part, let's isolate this. Just insert this part, give it an extrusion. Just like so. Now let's work on this one. Select this, bring it a little down. You can delete the bottom. Now we're going to add a solidify. Let's apply it. Let me check if there is no overlapping. I think not. So let's move on. Now we're going to work on this part here, this inside part, this dropper. I have this reference image that I'm going to use. The link is in the description of this video. So let's grab this part here, tap to enter edit mode, Shift D, key, separate. Now tap. Let's extrude down. A to select all and scale it. Just like so. Move to the top. Now grab this face here. Make another extrusion and scale. Extrude once again. Let me scale a little more. Now with edge selection, move it down and Ctrl B to add the bevel here, like so. Now for this part here, I'm going to add make an extrusion and another one. I'll scale this down. Grab this edge, scale it, like so, a little more, Ctrl B, move it a little down, scale it, okay. You can delete this face here, and the top one. Now let's add a subdivision, solidify, modifier. Just apply it, go to the front view, tap to enter edit mode, just bring this down. Okay. Okay. That's it. And hide this reference. Now we're going to make the liquid. Just select this inner part, Ctrl plus several times. Ctrl minus. Let me check the reference, the liquid, more or less. Okay, select here. Shift P and P. Let's rename it. Now with Alt S, just scale it a little down. Okay, the normals are inverted. Select all, Alt N, and flip. Let's close this part here and give it a bevel. 2 segments. That's enough. Let's bring this a little down, G twice. Okay, this will be the liquid. Now, let's work on these parts here. We're going to add the subdivision modifier. Now let's work on this part. Ctrl 2 to add a subdivision modifier. We need to add some bevels to support the geometry. I had one here. Ctrl R to add an edge loop here. Ctrl B here. So on this inside, Ctrl B. Another one here. Okay. Now this one, Ctrl 2. Bevel. Ctrl R. Ctrl R here. Ctrl B. Right click to shade smooth. This is the top cap. This is the cap. This is our bottle. This is the pipette. Now let's add here also subdivision modifier. Ctrl B. I need to add another bevel here on these edges. And here, Ctrl R. With the mouse wheel, you can add 2 edge loops. S and a Z. Okay, shade smooth. Now we're going to have our label. For that, I'm going to select these polygons here. Shift E, P to separate. Okay, for the label here, I'm going to select these ones. And also these ones. Control I to inverse selection, and you can delete these faces. Now let's add a solidifier to the label. Let me turn off the subdivision. Okay, this is enough. Now isolate this one. And let's select all these faces. also in here, and Ctrl B, add a small bevel, apply the subdivision. Okay, the label is done. Now we have this part here. Let's isolate this. Go to face mode, select these polygons, Shift P, separate. Now let's apply the subdivision. In edge mode, select these edges, Ctrl Delete. Now select all with A. Go into select, check the deselect. Okay. And what I'm going to do now is Alt T to extrude along the normals. Okay. In front view, Alt C. Go to the wireframe mode. Select these bottom ones and you can delete them. Bring it a little down. And from the top, select this top here. Deselect these ones with Shift Alt. Okay. And now bring it a little down like so. Ctrl 2. To add a subdivision, we need to add an edge loop here. Right click, shade smooth. Now let's extrude this part here. Extrude, scale, inside. Add Ctrl R and add an edge loop here. Now let's select all and scale it like so. Okay. The next part we're going to unwrap this label and then move it to the shading and lighting and rendering this bottle. See ya. Okay, let's unwrap this. Go to the UV editor. Let's isolate the label. In edge mode, we're going to select these middle edges, like so. Oops. We're going to unwrap this label and export the UV layout to Photoshop. I already made the label, so right click, mark scene, select all, click U to unwrap. Let's apply a shaker map. I'm using Tex Tools. It's a great tool. You can check the link in the description of this video. Let's apply this shaker map here. Okay, this is the front. This will be the back side. You can rotate it 90 degrees. Put it here. Just ratify this. Rotate. Okay, these parts, as you can see, it's the inside and these parts here, all these parts. Okay, but we only need this one, the front view. Let's where we're going to apply our texture. So rotate it like so and scale it. Now we're going to export this. Just name it UVs, export layout. Now in Photoshop, as you can see, I have imported the UV layout. Is this one? This is our label. This is our front view, and for the side we have this. So just export this or save this as a PNG file. Okay, I have already created, but I'm going to show you again. Now go back to UV editor, now to the layout. Now the next part will be covering the shading, the texture in all these parts. Okay, so see you then. Bye. So now guys, we're going to the shading tab. We're going to add textures to our model. Let's start by the label. Okay, this one was created. This is the shaker mark that we applied previously. Let's rename this label. Just grab the image that we saved from Photoshop. Okay. Now we're going to add another principal BSDF, Shift D. Now we're going to add a paper texture. For that, you need to have the node wrangler active. Just go to Edit, Preferences, and search for Node Wrangler. Okay, this needs to be active. Now click the principal BSDF, Ctrl Shift T, and grab the texture marks. The link is in the description of this video. This paper texture. As you can see, we have our paper texture here already. Let's increase the tiling, maybe 3. Now we need to make some adjustments here. I need to add a mix shader. We're going to mix these two materials, the image and the paper texture. So add shader, mix shader. Now plug in the image texture. Now the alpha goes to the factor. Okay, so we can have only the PNG and the paper is here, as you can see. I don't like this color, so what I can do now is add a mix RGB. I want to be more white and a little yellow, like so. Let's increase the factor. Okay, something like this. Okay. You can play with the settings for the image. Let's say you want to decrease the roughness by 0.4. You can change the settings for the paper too. Scale 0.1, I think it's enough. Okay. Now for the bottle, create a new material. palette bottle. For the color, just use this code, okay? So some kind of yellow color. Roughness a little down. Transmission 1. This is the glass material. For the alpha, I like to make it a little more transparent, so more like this. Now we're going to the, let me just check one thing. The label here, we need to adjust the UVs. Just bring it a little down. Okay. I think now it's okay. Now we're going to make the material for the cap, just a simple one with a black color. Specular, you can put it 1, and roughness 0.4. This will be the cap material. For you too, and this one too. Okay. Now we just need to texture this part here, the liquid. For the liquid, I'm going to add glass BSDF. Okay. And I'll change the color something like this, a yellow color. You can leave the rest like this. And now for the pipette. For the pipette, also a glass BSDF. You can leave it white, roughness 0.1, and IOR 145. It's good. Now let's check out this looks if we render. Go to render view. Okay, we don't have any lights. I'm using the easy hdri. The link is in the description of this video. Just create 12 nodes. Let me change the we will see in the next chapter the render settings, and we will make the plan for this. We applied the lights, we will add a camera, and so on. So see you in the next one. Bye. So now guys, we're going to change the render engine to cycles. Okay. I'll choose this studio small number 8. I'll change the strength to 0.5 and rotate it the light to this value here. Now I'm going to I've already created the floor and the lights. I'm going to show you step by step how I did it. So let's get into it. First, I had a camera here. Just Shift A and add a camera. Okay. Move it around here, more or less. I like to, in film, under film, I like to make the background transparent, and also change the color management to very high contrast. Okay. Secondly, what I've done is I put a floor here. The floor has this material, just a white color, specular to 1, roughness to 0. And I also add an emission with this value, just so we can have some extra light here on the floor. Then I had this light here, just we can have a better view of the interior, the liquid and the pipette in this case. I had also, sorry, for this light, I just increased the value to 100, okay, and I've changed the dimension, something like this. As you can see, I scale it on the x-axis, okay, just to have a light here in the middle. Okay, I put also this light here with a 50 strength, just to have some kind of rim light here on the top. Then I have this just a simple plane, Shift A and then add a plane, okay. But I make this material for this plane an emission. Just need to go to Shift A and search for emission, okay. The strength, I put it on 1.5. I also had a left and a right plane with also with an emission. I added a gradient texture, so I can have this black on this side and the black on this side, white on this side. Okay, I decreased the value to 0.5 here. I wanted, what is the purpose of this? I wanted to have some extra light here, but also in the back I want to have some shadows. So this is the purpose of these two lights here. And so this is the final render. I have it here. Okay. Something like this, like a pure white background. I have, since the floor is 0 roughness, you can change the reflection here, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. See you in the next one. Bye.